Bagivani early with a Yorker. I'd like to welcome in the grounds consultant here at Sano, who's done a magnificent job with the inclement weather, as we mentioned in the build-up to the tournament.
It's played okay.
Big full toss over the top of the mid-wicket fielder. Didn't have to hit that ball too hard. In the end, he's rewarded with 4 loosener there from Maria in his first over back.
Yeah, it's continuing on. Yeah, so yeah, we've got the wickets going. I thought the first wicket played okay. Got a bit dry and was a bit slow at one end, but I thought it played okay. I thought this wicket in the middle played a lot better.
Half volley this time into the gap from Palmer, and a misfield as well. Just that pressure on the fielder too much, and 4 to Palmer's name. Gorgeous shot.
Nice shot, front foot.
Tickle, they reckon, down the leg side, and in the end it's been given out after an energetic and unrelenting appeal. Umpire finally deeming this one either a glove or an edge. Outside edge, wide of the slip. Didn't quite look on his toes, it must be said, and it will beat the third man for 4. Slice of luck again for Pole in between the 2 slip fielders. Here he is, rather wide in he's 1.5 himself. In the end it goes through the pair of them.
Tough chance.
Bowl him! Hugo Tiny Kelly completely undone by Bagivani. The pick of the bowlers so far for Papua New Guinea across the tournament delivers again. Dragged in. Too short. And a man of Nikhil Pole's quality is not going to pass up the opportunity to put that away. See Bagivani racing through, keeping us on our toes here. Over the top, timed well. Don't bother running for Nikhil Pole. Boundaries in consecutive overs for the skipper. It's starting to look imposing. A little bit of time to fetch that one. Good time to have a day off here on Sunday for you, Sanjeev?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And it's good to watch these 2 teams and guiding them, educating them how this 50 overs is to be played.
Has he done enough to clear the rope? Yes, he has, by a distance. That's the one place you can't miss on this wicket, too short, and Nikhil Pole lifts into the sky for 6.
It was a very good shot, I would say. It was the way he rocked back on his back foot and lifted, or I would say kind of pulled.
Power, and there is some power in that Fiji lineup as well. Cleaned up! Wow. What a delivery to beat Nikhil Pole! And the PNG's leading spinner spinning a web past the skipper.
I would say PNG has the way this game, especially these wickets play here, you can be, people just love to go and play cricket there.
Big full toss. And Hara Hinds is able to kickstart his innings with a boundary.
Fiji, there is amazing talent, and as I say, raw talent, and they will also, there's a chance.
It's gone over the head of the man and almost into the tea room for 6. Bagivani, just 4 overs left in his day.
I think
that well into the leg side. That might run away to the rope. He's done well to wait on it.
I think this is what it talks, or when we talk about experience.
Straight to the man at 45. Kato Stafford. The pressure mounted and mounted and mounted, and it led to his dismissal. Nicked, gone, yes, the big wicket of Charlie Harahin, Ziga Maria, an inspired bowling change. Healthy noise all the way into the keeper's mitts. This one, good carry again. Perhaps a loose shot there, not quite there to drive. The man has done well to keep the pressure on himself. His left armer here, Hugo Morea, back in today. Over the top. That's just the spark that Japan was so desperate for. Kobayashi Togut makes the most of the chance over the 45 fielder. Smart batting this, knowing that the man was inside the circle. One of the smarter, well executed shots. Surely a chance. There's a little bit of conjecture as to if that ball carried. The umpires will converge. Looks like they're confident, the fielders around Volge, that he did get his hands and fingers underneath the ball. Tough one for the man of the strikers end, and in the end it's been given out. The replay there. The umpire at the strikers end, a tough decision to call, but over the top. A much needed boundary to take the pressure off a little bit. A big cheer in the Japanese camp. They know kitty for him. And he's gone. He's forced the mistake of Tim Moore, who's outstretched and out of his ground. The decision to bring back Varney with immediate reward. Nakayama Cook here, fighting for Japan. Looking to scratch out every single possible run, and he'll pick up at least 2 here. In fact, it'll be 4. It's an excellent shot. Used all the pace of Takana to great effect. Plain miss. Mix up. They might be able to add one more run. They do with a little fumble from Takana Jr. An eventful end to the innings. A great little partnership at the end. You can see from PNG spin bowling spearhead. Daimahuru to face up. Off the mark first ball down to the third man fielder. Slight change in the, let us know where you're watching from. Big full toss through the gap, 4 runs surely. Yes, it will go all the way. Important boundary. Lifted. Spectacular batting from the skipper. An impressive shot this. Let's take a look at the replay. It's taken this off stump. Hit it into mid wicket. It's a fine shot. Seem to see the left armour this time against 2 left-handed bats. Reverse! No good. Straight through him like a dodgy Vindaloo. The shot choice will come into question, it must be said. Hara Hins firing into the stumps. Oh, on the up again, but well timed by Daimahuru. Will beat mid off to the rope for 4. ends the 9th over. Papua New Guinea 25 for 1. See off the troublesome finger spin. Opportunity there. Short and down the leg side, and Nama's not going to pass it up. 4 runs, an important boundary for Papua New Guinea. First bad ball that from Tani Kelly in his spell. Short, so
an inconvenient place on your trousers.
And there it's
Look at
gone.
them. Thank goodness I came at the right time.
Hugo Tani Kelly matching up against the left-hander Daimahuru. All at sea, and just like his captain a few overs ago, his stumps have been made a mess of in Japan. With another blow. It's been held on to
That
this time though. Dauncey Tom gone, second ball.
Plenty of noise out there.
Big juicy edge on the second attempt, held on to.
Another different.
Wicket again, Hugo Tani Kelly. Oh, is he
my
nicked it as
goodness.
well? Surely, yes, it's been given. Hugo Tani Kelly picks up 3 and 4 balls, and at the end or the start of next over, he'll be on a hat trick.
My arrival, Daniel. It seems to have turned things. I'm taking all the cred.
Alan Kerr on the case and got through it okay. Bowled in.
Bowled in,
That
yep.
is a quality delivery. A quicker one from Charlie Hara-Hins. Takes the topper off.
It's that
Almost
tentative
unplayable.
ball. Sorry, no, that tentative. The quality of the bowler. Too good.
That's genuinely world-class bowling at this level. From
Here in May, but
It's been
Oh, yeah, it was
given.
given him.
I thought for a moment it might be a little high. Yeah, and the umpire deeming that to go on to hit the top of the stumps. For 49. Certainly close. He didn't get a terrible long. Big full toss out of the middle of the bat. This should be a boundary, and it is. Rockets into the stadium seating to our right for 4. Fills his boots at 4.
there's a lot of left-handers in this PNG team, isn't there?
Yes. I don't know what's in the water
A lot
in
do some left-handers.
on the
That's
up.
going to go. That's huge.
That's an excellent shot.
That is
No
massive.
doubt about that one. We're now Alawan Borgate together, just putting together a mini fight back of sorts. The end of the over. 22 overs gone, 67 for 6.
Jeez, it's a fair hit, that one. The idea of coming back.
It tells you how dedicated people are here. On the up, this should be taken.
Got
Now
it.
Palmer running
That's the
in to
breakthrough.
take a good catch.
Real frustration from the batter. He's slammed his bat into the ground, but he held on. There's a good take. We've seen this a lot, haven't we? Catches close in to the bat.
Probably I should dog it again. Down the leg side, all inside edge. It might beat the fielder to the rope. It does just. Yeah, the Tarakamala moves to 6. Oh, it's hit him on the toe, yes! And the slower ball brings about the 8th wicket for Japan. There it is for Hugo Tani Kelly, number 4. The big tempter, and Fukuola unable. There it is. Nia Palmer wraps it up. A nice way to finish for the hosts, who now stand with 1 foot in the door And 1 foot on the plane. In the end, after a 106-run win over the same opponents on match day 1, it's a 71-run. That just about wraps it up here in Sana. We'll have the post-match presentation. Another strong performance by the hosts here at the home of international cricket in Japan, the Sano International Cricket Ground. There's the match summary.